Wait a minute, I want to say something to the DA.
Save it for court.
That's all right, that's all right. Just give us a minute, would you? Thanks.
Come on, Jeffrey, you are not going to go through with this farce.
Well, if you're talking about the arraignment, it's happening, Dinah, okay? It's going through on schedule.
Oh, come on.
Murder one. It's got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Don't do this.
And the state's petitioning for a remand given the severity of the charges against you and your history as a flight risk.
You know, you are the one that needs to worry about his history. I want my freedom or I start talking, I swear it.
I gave you your freedom. I put you on a plane to Europe, but you had to come back here one more time and twist the knife, didn't you? Now you're going down.
If you don't find a way to save me from this, I promise you are going down with me.
Where's Cassie?
Well, I don't know. I thought she'd be with you.
Oh, whoa. The star witness is missing?
I'm sure she went straight to the courthouse.
No, she left a message asking me to meet her here.
Well, then I'm sure she'll be here, Edmund.
Oh, well, you hope so. Or if she doesn't, the whole case just blows right up in smoke.
Sorry, Dinah. That's not gonna happen.
Let's go to the courthouse.
No. Not after what happened tonight at the farmhouse. This has to stop here and now. An innocent boy could have been killed.
What?
I heard a noise, and I was terrified that it was Dinah. That she had somehow gotten out of jail and she was coming after my family. She was gonna break into my house again. I was so blinded with fear that I grabbed a gun. And if Edmund hadn't showed up, Tammy's friend Joey would be dead right now. Lying where Hart fell after your gun went off. That's how deep in my head you are, and I have to make you go away.
Cassie, this will all be over soon.
Why don't we go into the other room? That way you can sit down if you like.
We both know that your fate in that courtroom lies in my hands. And if I make the wrong decision, I fail Hart. God knows he deserves some kind of justice after the way he died. And I fail Tammy, and I fail RJ.
I saved your son's life.
Yes, I know, and you helped save my life, too. After years of wishing I were dead, when it came right down to it, you couldn't walk away and you couldn't let me die. I know that, Dinah. I know that. I've thought about that. But my obligation as a mother is to protect my children and is to keep them safe. And that's why I realize what I have to do.
Fine. You've made up your mind. But there are a few things you need to hear before you send me off to my lethal injection. Is this where the defendant gets to ask if she has anything to say before the sentence is passed?
Not even close.
Come on, why don't I get a heart-wrenching, cathartic moment? I have so much on my chest.
Because you don't. You're gonna hear what I have to say first.
Look, I get the gist of it, okay? You would like to see me hung up from the highest rafter.
I want this over, Dinah. All of it. And if you get 50 years to life, this nightmare is gonna go on and on. Everyone I love is gonna spend the rest of their lives haunted by you. And I'm not gonna let you do that to them.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I want this to end, here and now. Let her go. I'm not gonna testify.
You're not gonna testify?
Nothing's been decided yet.
What is this, some kind of joke?
No, it's for real.
Why? After everything you just said.
Okay, let's say they lock her up. Go ahead and give her the death penalty. As comforting as that may sound, there will be appeal after appeal, and I will have to testify 100 times, and so will Tammy. And then you could walk out of Valesburg, back into our lives with more hatred than you have right now.
You sure you want to do this?
The shooting was an accident. Dinah had a gun, just like I held a gun in my hand tonight. She wasn't in her right mind. She wasn't coherent. The gun went off. She wasn't a threat, not to me, not to anyone. Hart was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's how it happened.
Okay, so that's the statement you want to go into the books, huh, as the official version.
I know what I'm saying.
And why are you saying this?
For my children. I'm gonna believe you when you say that you've changed, that you're not a threat anymore. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because I need to. Do I think that you've completely reformed? No, I don't. I don't think you ever will. But you did save me and RJ. But this isn't about you, Dinah. This is about me. saving my family from a very long and painful trial.
I don't know what to say.
Say nothing.
Daddy, I cannot believe that Cassie is in with Jeffrey signing the legal papers. I can't believe it. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll tell you everything when you get here.
Cassie, I can't find Tammy. She's not answering at home or on her cell.
I don't want her to hear about this from someone else. Can you find her? Can you go look at Company or the Beacon, please? I mean, I want to be alone right now.
Cassie, I don't think you should be alone right now.
I'm just glad this is over. I love you.
Well, I love you too. I can't say I understand any of this, but I love you. And I support you no matter what.
Thank you.
See you later.
Okay. All done. You know, you and your family are gonna have to live with this decision, so I just hope it's the right one.
There is no right decision. That's what I realized. No matter what happens here, someone loses.
And I just don't want it to be you.
Hart was my loss.
I wish I could say I understand, but...
Maybe you will. In time.
Okay, Daddy, I'll look out for your car up front. All right, bye-bye. I suppose I owe you. Can you believe her?
So what are you gonna do now that you have no one left to hate?
Well, you must be as thrilled as I am at Cassie's moment of truth, or whatever that was.
Yeah. Well, the file in this case is still open, sweetheart. So you step out of line just once, I'm gonna charge you with involuntary manslaughter.
Your belongings? Thank you.
I want to check those and make sure it's all there.
I already did before I signed for them.
Cassie, leave already?
Oh, you just missed her.
That looks so grim, Edmund. I think the three of us have a lot to celebrate today.
Stay away from Cassie and her family, or you will live to regret it.
Does that sound like a threat to you, Jeffrey?
I didn't hear anything. Well, you're free to go, so what are you waiting for?
Well, gentlemen, it has been real. Don't try to miss me too much.
I would sleep a lot better if I knew that woman was in the state pen for the rest of her life.
Well, there's one thing that we agree on.
Daddy, I can't wait to celebrate and get surprise.
What do you think you're doing?
Sit back, Dinah. We're gonna take a little ride.